and I don't know if I'd say it's a problem, but the the thing is everybody likes Indiana all of a sudden. After nobody liked Indiana for a real like I loved Indiana when they played last round. I've always been on Indiana. I thought Indiana was going to win the ship when they beat Alabama earlier this year. So for me, this was nothing new, right? But now everybody wants to. Yeah, Miles Turner. Look, I'll explain this on Miles Turner. We had value on the line. We got it at 130. It closed at 220. I mean, that's all you could ask for in this space, man. I can't play for these guys. Miles Turner is a terrible rebounder, but he had 7+ rebounds in every game except for one against Golden State in the last 32 games he played against them. So if that's how I have to go down, then so be it. I'll always eat games like that. I don't mind. But yeah, it stinks when that kind of stuff happens for sure. I'm working on this stuff right now for everything today. Um, I'm working on the stuff right now. But yesterday, gave you guys LaMelo. I also gave you guys Miami yesterday, both barbecue chicken. Now we're working on today's so I can do it for y'all again. Dude, I wish I trusted Aiton to do anything with his life, bro. He's so bad at basketball. Here I am asking myself, do I run back Miles Turner today? Just a guy wondering if I should run back Miles Turner. The data says I should, but my soul says don't do it, Hoove. You're gonna get barbecued. Anyway, Chuck, appreciate the follow. Javier, Leon, Josh, appreciate all the follows, man. Thank you so much. Um, the question is Kawhi out? I feel like he's gonna be out. He should get 30 minutes, bro. If he's out and gets 30 minutes, I mean, John Collins should have 10 rebounds today. I'm just gonna call it how it is. Like he should have 10 rebounds. He should have 10 rebounds today. Point blank. I think he should. Yeah, MRD, bro. I support you. Trust me. I support you, brother. Okay? Trust. I hear you. I feel you. Uh John Collins is a nice little piece today. If Kawhi is out. Um Still digging. Still digging. Jalen Johnson at 8. Oh man, the last time they played the Nuggets, Jalen Johnson had a triple double in the first half, didn't he? That was when he had a triple double in the first half. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. He had a triple double in the first half. That was back when they put his RA lines way lower. Zion Williamson. I haven't dug too deep into him yet today. I'm still digging through this. Still digging through this slate. Mm. Do I go back to the wagon chat? What y'all know about? What y'all know about the wagon? What y'all know about the Amen Thompson wagon? His rebounds does look solid again today. Without Sengun in the lineup, should be good. Should be good again. A lot of injuries on the Pelicans, definitely. I'm really disappointed on what they've done to Derek Queen too. I feel like Derek Queen was playing really good basketball, bro. And then what? I don't think he's trash, but they definitely just stopped utilizing him, which is a little tough, right? By the way, guys, if you're in here right now, make sure you guys hit that follow button for me. It's 100% free. Also, if you guys haven't tapped into the family yet, code NEW, NEW. All right, that'll get you guys just 20 for the whole month. Got Zion. Yeah, I'll take a peep at Zion. We got to get there first, man. I'm still digging. We just finished rebound looks. Now I'm going into the assist side, and then after that we'll go into threes, and then we'll go into game by game, bro. All right. It's brick by brick, brick by brick. Also, it's almost 8, so I'm gonna reset the TikTok live. If you guys are in here, just make sure you hit the follow button. I'm gonna jump right back on. Dun 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 dun. We were chasing stars across the county line. All right, let's look at the assist side. Got me like run force, go force. You already roll force. What's one more force? Uh, there's a lot of 3-point spots today. I'll look once I get there. Still digging. Still digging, man. Um, all right. We're in the we're in the assist department. Then after the assist, didn't know you were an early riser, bro. I have 2 kids under 2 or under 3. I'm up. I'm up. Trust that. My wife though, up even more early because she's a saint. I don't know what I would do without her. She gets up every day with those kids. I'm so thankful. I do get up, but not when she does. Oh, Tay, what's good? Nolan, what's good? We're working on today's stuff. I need everybody that's coming in to just double tap the screen. Let's get to that 10K tap mark, and then we'll talk about stuff. Cruz was talking about shit about you the other day. Not surprised. I feel like it's a common trend that he does it at least once a week, bro. I feel like he does it once a week. Does he not? Does he not? Doesn't he do it like once a week, bro? All I ever hear about is how he always talking about me. That's all I ever hear. Ever since my main account got banned, all these dudes have so much to say because I don't have the strongest platform in this space anymore. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. Truly. It's so annoying. Anyway, uh anyway, whatever. It's fine. I'm not mad, just it's annoying. I don't have anything to say about anybody, bro. I don't care enough. Truly. I really just don't care enough. I just don't care enough. Still working on plays today, guys. Patience. Patience. Paulo Banquero's not in a terrible spot today. We were chasing stars. Jimmy Butler assists. It's not a terrible look either. After 2 really bad assist games. Yeah, I have no beef with anybody in this space, bro. But I'll never understand why grown men talk about other grown men. You know what I mean? I'll never understand that part. I don't care if you're a good handicapper. I don't care if you're a good person. Like, just talking about other grown men when you don't know them is weird, bro. Like, it's just weirdo activity. I don't care about like I don't care if somebody else has a good platform in this space or more than me or whatever. Like, I really don't care about that shit, and I never have. But like, it's just a weird look to talk about another grown man. Like, isn't like my question is, isn't your own like life good enough to talk about instead of talking about other people? You feel me? Like, I'm not I'm not one to 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 speak any other way, but like my life is pretty fucking good, bro. And I've built it up and I've grinded and gotten this shit out the mud. Uh, like I come from a life of absolutely nothing, bro. Like I grew up paycheck to paycheck. I grew up broke as hell, bro. Nah, Junior, it's not. So like, I don't know. When people talk shit about me, like I've always been I let my work speak for itself kind of guy. But like I can also let shit swing too. You know what I mean? I just don't because I don't need to flex on random people on the internet to make money or be successful. If I flexed on everyone in this space, bro, all the time, I would make a lot more money. But I just don't. It's not important, bro. Yeah, Mello, I know these are yesterdays. I'm still working on the slate today, bro. It's 7 in the morning. I've been on since bright and early trying to make sure we find the best stuff today. So I'm still digging, dog. I'm still digging. But yeah, bro, I don't know. I grew up my entire life. We were broke, bro. I was eating hot dogs and macaroni and cheese 3 times a week with spaghetti the other 3 times a week, bro. So I think it's just weird when people try to fuck with my community and my bag and the things that I built for absolutely no reason. It'd be one thing if bro knew me and he could speak on me, but bro doesn't know me at all. Uh, and I'll say this, and I always stand on this quote: unsuccessful people always talk the most shit, bro. And I don't know why. That's just what they do. Giannis could have a good game. I haven't dug too deep in his spot yet, all the way. Just finishing up the assists. I'm moving on to the 3 points. And then after I get on 3 points done. Yeah, I mean, bro, like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird, bro. I don't know. I own 3 houses. Like, my wife stays at home with my kids all day. I have a bunch of employees that I have brought in and pay to work with me and work next to me. Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm a pretty solid human being, and I definitely think I'm pretty solid at the picks. I think my record speaks for itself. 700 units in the last 2 years. It's pretty fucking good. I'd argue it's up there with some of the best in the entire space. But that's just me. What do I know, bro? I don't really have many that I like for assists. I thought Jimmy's assist looks nice after two really bad games. Still had 10 and 11 potential assists in those two games. Finished with 3 and 3, but he's had 6+ assists in 3 games head to head. So could be a good spot there potentially. I'm still digging. Still digging. Alexander Walker's had 2 really bad shooting performances too these last 2 games, but he's had 5+ threes against Denver the last few times he's played them. So I have some interest in playing that spot, I think, too. I think I have some interest in playing that. He could have a nice day on the threes ladder, potentially. Shot 2 for 12 yesterday. Uh, Yo, Noah, this is from yesterday, first of all, bro. I'm really glad that brains work this early in the morning, bro. But good job, buddy. Uh, what are we doing, bro? Put the fries in the bag. Do people even say that shit anymore? Do people even say that anymore? I'm not even a young kid anymore. I feel like people don't say that anymore, bro. Like I'm 27 years old and I know people don't say that shit anymore. VJ's in a great spot today. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I like Alexander Walker's spot a good amount at the 3-point line today. I definitely think that's a solid one. I will let you know once I have it, Extreme. I'm still working through it, bro. I'm still working through it. I am just piecing this slate together, bro. It's brick by brick. I can't just pull shit out of my ass. All right. I know y'all want that, but like I just can't do it. I can't. There's nothing I can do to make it faster for you, okay? Desmond Baines threes look okay. Bridges threes don't look terrible. Right in my profile if you want to get locked in with the family, man. Code new makes you just 20 for the whole month. Man, is it just that early? Nobody's up yet? What day of the week is it? It's Friday? I guess I am on a little early. I guess it is a little early. I had to get my shit done, bro. I got to hop on a plane today. In order for me to hop on the plane, I got to have everything done. Coward rebounds is great if he plays. We're still trying to see if he plays today. Peyton Pritchard looks like he's in a good spot today. Pritchard threes isn't bad. Brunson threes doesn't look terrible. Definitely doesn't look terrible. Man, y'all up early too. Yeah, no, I'm just on the grind today because I got places to be. LaMelo was barbecue yesterday, Rob. Yes, sir. Yes, he was. Luca threes against the drop coverage Bucks is also interesting. Luca, Brunson, Pritchard. All don't look bad for threes today. Luca Brunson Pritchard. Um, Definitely not bad. Luca Brunson Pritchard. Not bad. Miles Turner threes also looks pretty good. Uh Brunson Pritchard. Who else did I say? Brunson Pritchard and who, chat? Yeah, yeah, he cooked for us yesterday. Yeah. Can't trust a boy with a ponytail. Good thing I'm a man with a ponytail. Imagine letting insecurities ruin your life in 2026. It's crazy. Imagine being insecure with yourself because your hair determines what kind of emotions you feel. That's crazy. That's crazy. Are you a Yeah, Kate Cunningham's my twin actually. That's my twin. Thank you, bro, for all you do. Of course, Billy. I try my best, bro. I'm not perfect, brother, but I do try my best. And I'll continue to try to do so for y'all every day, man. Always been me, always will be me. So let's keep on keeping on. You feel me? Keyshawn George is not in a bad spot today. Not in a bad spot. Mm-hmm. Definitely not bad. Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Ty. I want to kind of do that again today. I do. Um, I said what I said. I want to. 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 What do you really want? If you want to be my lover, gonna get with my friends. All right, man. Who's who's playing today for this team? Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown and Jamal Murray. Tim Hardaway. 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 I think Tim Hardaway's in a good spot, bro. Again, Alexander Walker and Hardaway look nice. The 3-point spots are nice. Whoever said something about 3-point spots today. Tone, top of the morning, bro. What's good? Uh, Bro. Hey, Billy. Hey, nothing wrong with a ponytail, bro. My wife loves it. I like it. I'm chilling. I got my third kid on the way with a ponytail, so you know I must be doing all right. I must be doing all right. uh, yeah, Tim Hardaway looks decent today. I definitely got some potential there. I think. Care, appreciate the follow. What's good? Rico, what's good? Working on today's plays, man. Now everybody's starting to warm up and wake up. We got 75 people in the building. Good morning, Krusty Crew. Hey, Billy, look, not all of us can have luscious hair, bro. Not all of us can have luscious hair, okay? Not all of us can be gorgeous, okay? It's all right. I understand being upset about it. I won't judge him for being upset, all right? Alex, welcome to the family with code NEW. Welcome, welcome, welcome. NEW makes it just 20 for the whole month. Tevin, it was indeed, my boy. It was indeed. Happy for another Green Day. Speaking of green, did you see the US might buy Greenland? Would be pretty crazy. You and Castle friends outside of this? I like to think he's a homie, but like we're not IRL homies, but like I think we're homies. I know that makes sense. In short, yes. I think so. In short, yes. Yes, yes. Oregon or Indiana, bro. I'm still debating. I like Mendoza. I love Indiana. They've been my pick to win the NCAA tournament all year. But Oregon matches up really well. I don't know. It's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a good game. I really do. I think we're gonna see a great game. And if we see that, then I really can't have any complaints. Yesterday's game was pretty good. What'd y'all think of yesterday's game? I think that'll be a indicator of how y'all feel about this game today. Did y'all like yesterday's game? I thought yesterday's game was great. Igor's been playing out of his mind, bro. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I'll dig into bench guys soon. I've always said it's hard to beat a team twice, but Indiana's defense is legit. Indiana's defense is legit. Man, what a great night yesterday in the community, man. What a great night yesterday, chat. Plus 23 used as a unit last night. 23 used as a family. I. Man. We cooked yesterday, man. Cooked yesterday, man. 23 as a family? And y'all still sitting around in here? Holy shnikes. "23 units as a community, bro. Hell yeah. Crushed yesterday. Uh Olivia, I love it. I love it. Another great night, man. Love that. The community been doing their thing, man. Look, I'm gonna just say this. If you're on the outside, bro, code NEW, NEW, man. Just 20 for the whole month, bro. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy. Thankful and grateful for another beautiful day, man. Let's do it again. Let's do it and do it and do it, do it, do it. Yo, how about Miles McBride, man? Can we talk about how good this kid's been? God damn. Ask me how I don't just go right back to him, bro. Ask me how I don't just go right back to the kid. Ask me how I just don't go back to the kid today. Yeah, LaMelo took care of business, bro. He took care of business. LaMelo! Man, Miles McBride, you were in a great spot again, dog. My only concern is, does the consistency stay? I think it does. I think 11 and a half points is silly. 2.5 threes is also probably silly. Mm. Uh, yeah, dude. Miles Turner's definitely cooked everybody the other night, and I apologize for that. I'll apologize for that, bro. It. I don't think the read was bad, and I'm not gonna apologize for the read, but I will apologize for the results. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. Nah, I'll take that 100% of the time, bro. It sucks when that's the case, though. Dayron Sharp. What do y'all know? Josh, welcome to the family with code NEW. Just 20 for the month of Rooney. Happy to have you, bro. Welcome to the best community on the planet. Once you go hoove, you never move. Dayron Sharp's been cooking, bro. I love some Dayron Sharp. Don't get me started on Dayron. Onyeka Kongwu is back today. Yes. Should be back today. Rui Hachimura is probably also back, but I'll tell you what. I think Jake LaRavia has carved himself out a role on this team, man. Agree or disagree? Agree or disagree on Jake LaRavia? I think he's carved himself a role. Yo, King, welcome back to the family, my brother. Let's go. I think Jake LaRavia has carved himself out a role, bro. I really do. Now, the question is, how big of a role? And does Rui or LeBron even play? I would assume. Hmm. Podemski assist. Blech. Hold on. I think the value on Jake LaRavia is worth uh today. Even if Rui comes back, if LeBron doesn't play, I think Rui or LaRavia slots into that lineup now. I think he's carved himself a big enough role, bro. I really do. I think he's carved himself a big enough role on this team. Jose, these are from yesterday and they did hit actually. So thank you so much. I'm really glad that you're concerned. Uh Blah, blah, blah. Your picture's Elmo, bro. Your profile picture's literally Elmo. Your profile picture's literally Elmo, dog. Come on. Come on, bro. It's literally Elmo. It's literally Elmo, dog. Let's not do that shit here. That's smacking. Yo, D, I love it, bro. Uh, it just depends, G. Every day is different. I recommend just always sticking to what is safe for you. All right. You have to go with what's safe for you, bro. All right. Never, you can, like, everybody's got different situations. There was condensation on the court yesterday, which would have made it super slippery and like not usable. So they decided to go against it and not play the game. I have spots for today, officially, by the way. I have spots for today. We're working on getting it over here. And boy, do they look good. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The two we're on today so far, I really like. I'd like to go for another broom. That's the goal here. All right, cool. 1 second, guys. There we go. That's better. Is Denny Avia looks like he's in a decent spot today. Zachary with code new. Welcome to the family. What it do? What it is? What's up? Good morning, my boy. How we doing today? How we doing? He definitely looks decent today, though. Denny Avia. Since you asked, I definitely don't hate his spot. Uh, VJ, yeah, today, guys, we need to get to 10K taps, and I'll talk about VJ today. Antonio, appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the family with code new NEW. Happy to have you, bro. Thank you so much for locking in for just the 20 for the whole month of Rooney. 10K taps, guys. Double tap with your fingers over here, and I'll talk about the VJ spot. Welcome to the family, Antonio. Welcome to the family, my boy. Excuse me. Holy guacamole. I want to see what recent centers have been doing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They've been getting bodied on the glass. Hey, is Onyeka Kongwu gonna get his normal minutes today? Or is he on a minute restriction? I know he didn't play the other day. No, he should be good. It looks like no restriction. Looks like no restriction there. Top of the morning. I will have some football stuff too. Yes, inside the community for sure. Yep. Yep. Looks like he's gonna play without a limit. Now he's been seeing about 30 minutes in competitive games. So filter this to 30. Now, Kristaps Porzingis has been playing, so that does decrease opportunities a little bit, but hmm. Centers have been cooking them. Question is, how much is Kristaps Porzingis going to play? Huh. I'm not going to lie. I like the Onyeka and Kongwu spot, but I don't know, man. It's hard with this new team and system, but no Jokic. I'd assume centers cook today there once again. Richard has been playing really well. Start keeping track of your record you never hit. We just did yesterday. Also, I keep a record tally of every play I've ever done for the last 2.5 years. They're all tracked and all inside my server every day. Um, so I don't know if that is good enough for you, but everything's been documented and tracked for 2.5 years, bro. Um, so I don't know what to tell you. Chad, has anybody seen my documented stats for the last 5 years? It's been forever. 2.5 years. It's all been tracked there for y'all. Has anybody seen it? Or am I just blowing smoke? Y'all seen it, right? I'll make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah. It's over 700 units in the last 2.5 years. So yesterday I gave LaMelo and I gave out I gave LaMelo and I gave uh, Miami yesterday. 10K taps, guys, that I'll talk about today's play. I got you. Just get the 10K taps. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. McBride definitely looks nice today, for sure. Definitely, I think he's in a good spot. Yep. His 12, I think it's 12, 12 and a half, 11 and a half, whatever it is. It's pretty solid. Do y'all just hear my collarbone pop? Damn. Man, the Lakers have getting smoked by point guard assists all season. I really do think Kevin Porter Jr. could have a really good game here. Definitely not a bad look at his assist potentially. I think he could have a good spot. Luka Doncic is playing. Yes, he's playing. Mm-hmm. 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 Um, I wonder if Bub Carrington is going to have his opportunities for assists today or not. That's one spot I'm interested in. VJ going to chalk if you got it for over. Why? Today I like VJ Edgecombe, 15 plus points. I like that spot a lot. I like that a lot. Guards versus Orlando, automatic. Mid-range pull-up merchants against Orlando, automatic. So, misconception, all right? Misconception. The Orlando Magic are really bad to point guards, right? But they're also really bad to dribble pull-ups. Guess what VJ Edgecombe shoots the most of? Go ahead, I'll let you guess. Guess what VJ shoots the most of? I'll let you guess. Mid-range pull-ups. Guess who had 27 points against them earlier this season? VJ Edgecombe. Guess who just had a really terrible shooting night on 4 of 13? VJ Edgecombe. And still almost had 15 points. Now, Kelly Oubre being back in the mix does impact us a little bit. I'm not going to disagree. But 15 against this cupcake ass matchup, I'll take it every time. I'll take it every time. I'll take it every single time. Also, Magic's defense is overrated as fuck this year. Jalen Suggs is out. They got carved up by the fucking Wizards, dog. You're telling me the Wizards could carve them up, but not VJ Edgecombe? Get the fuck out of here. Let's look at all the guards' logs this last little bit. Here's the game against the Magic. Kumbo Wale at the shooting guard position, 10.5 line, finished with 14. Aaron Nesmith, 13.5 line, finished with 25. Buzelis, 16.5 point line, finished with 21. Kevin Huerter, 13.5 point line, finished with 20. Dasumu, 14.5, finished with 17. Ben Shepard, 3.5, finished with 12. Ben Mathurin, 16.5, finished with 23. Let's see here. Julian Strother, 4.5, finished with 13. Tim Hardaway Jr., 14.5, finished with 20. Seems to me they've been getting absolutely dismantled without Jalen Suggs in the lineup, or Franz. But what do I know, bro? What do I know? What do I know, bro? I don't know anything. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. Clearly, there's no chance VJ just absolutely cooks them today, right? Nah, no chance. 15 plus points for VJ today. Wilson, good morning. How we doing, bro? How we doing? How we doing? NBA's been mid, but again, to start the year, I've been 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 2 on 14 different long shots so far this year, which is only 8 days in. So it's gonna turn, and we're gonna go on a run. It'll happen, bro. That's what variance is. So just trust the process. I got you. If you'll trust the process, I'll take you to the promised land. I haven't done 700 units in the last 2 years for no reason. It wasn't a fluke. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. It was not a fluke. Do you know if they're taking the Heat? No. So what happens in that game is if the game isn't played within 2 days, then that game will literally just be reverted and it'll like get washed, essentially. So I would assume in a couple days you'll be good. Dinosaur, dinosaur. How I love a dinosaur. I actually don't think Maxi's gonna have that great of a day. I think he'll have a good day, but I don't think he'll have a crazy day. Um, Statistically, he's actually been pretty bad against the Magic. He did have a 40 ball earlier this season against them. But the last time he played, he only put up 20. Um, with Embiid back, too, it kind of shifts a little bit around in this team. His shot volume goes down a decent amount as well. Look, you guys, listen, if y'all know so well, go take it. And why are you listening to any of my advice? If y'all think Maxi going to go drop 30, then go play Maxi for 30. Do your thing. I'll support you, bro. Y'all got it. But I'm just telling you, statistically, he hasn't been that insane against the Magic. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities for everybody on that team to score, though. The Magic are not very good right now. I honestly can't believe this is a 3-point spread only in favor of the 76ers. But that's also a testament to how mid the 76ers have been, which is not very good. Um, yeah, I don't know. They're just bad. No Suggs makes them even worse. They're not a team that I trust with anything right now. They're just not good, bro. And I'm not saying they can't get better because they totally could once they get healthy. Getting Franz back and getting Suggs healthy are two massive parts to this team, bro. So you know, I think that those are important pieces that they're just missing right now. Is all. Michael Porter Jr. could continue to just be automatic. My only thing about Michael Porter Jr., I know he's been playing incredible. All right. And I mean, out of this world. And this may not matter because these are all last, a year ago's data. He's never covered his line against the Clippers today. Um, Again, last year's data. So the usage rates are way higher, all those things. But he's been automatic and has been hooping. So I definitely don't hate you if you really like his spot today. Definitely don't hate you if you like his spot today. I do think Miles McBride's in a good spot. Yeah. Yeah. VJ under. You're a madman. I like VJ at 15 plus points. I also really like Jake LaRavia today. I really like Jake LaRavia. I'm just gonna say that. I really like Jake LaRavia today. I really think he's in a great spot. I like Kevin Porter's assists. So I think his RA is not bad either. Holt. Magic bench is playing a lot better. I don't disagree. They're rotating people in. VJ and Jake, yeah, they look nice. Rookie of the year for who? VJ Hedgecomb? All right. I mean, Cooper Flag does exist. Cooper Flag does exist, bro. Yeah, back-to-back games. Or one get no, just one bad game. 4 for 13 last game. The volume was still nice. Cons rookie of the year? Nah, not a chance. It's Cooper Flag, and there's no debate. As long as he stays healthy, it's Cooper Flag. As long as he's healthy, it's Cooper Flag. Now, there's always a chance that he gets unhealthy, and then it opens up the conversation. All right, then it opens up the conversation. Cooper Flag can't score. Didn't he have 37 in a game or some shit? 40 in a game this year? Or am I smoking? I'm pretty sure he had like 42 or something, or 37. And he was the youngest player to ever get a triple double in the league. But yeah, I'm just sip my tea, I guess. You think the league's gonna let the number 1 overall pick, who's supposed to be the face of the league, not win Rookie of the Year, bro? Bro, literally almost had another triple double yesterday, bro. As a freshman in the class. Come on. Yeah, it was a great night, Cosp. It was a great night. Yeah, y'all are tweaking about Cooper Flag, bro. Bro almost had a 30-point triple double, dog. Come on. Come on, bro. Cod Knipple is not winning